All right,
so I
seeing
could
if
not,
this is
get him back to where he was
up
before.
and running. It
But
looks
you know what?
like it is.
No regrets, because that
Okay,
was,
so
something that
less
brought
than
us
2
together,
minutes
whether it
until
be in an
Nintendo
epic
Direct
battle,
starts. I'm
somehow,
very
some way, we
excited.
resolved
Everyone,
it.
it
That
looks like
is
in the
one of my
comments
fondest
below on
Nintendo
the Twitter,
memories.
for
That
the
and
Twitter is very
playing
excited for
Splatoon 2
obviously
the
what
first
I'm
time
excited
on
for
my
is
Switch.
for more
I love
information about
Splatoon so much.
Zelda.
Big shout out, by the way, to the
Some
Splatoon
quick
competitive
predictions I have
community,
because it's
because
like
they
a
are
minute
a great
30
group, and
is
I love watching all
obviously
the
Switch
streamers, all the
Pro.
events. Whenever they're on, they're always fun.
New
Yeah,
more
Splatoon is
information
a
about
great
Zelda.
series. I
Maybe
know
they're gonna talk
yesterday when we were
about some
talking
Zelda
with
stuff with
Greg,
Animal
you guys
Crossing.
mainly started off with Sega. You said you dabbled with Nintendo.
Maybe some
I'm
some
the opposite. I dabbled with Sega, but
some
we were
more
mainly a
Smash Bros
Nintendo
stuff.
family growing up.
I don't know.
We
I'm
had the
just really excited
SNES,
for
8,
Zelda. I was
Pokemon
supposed to go to
Collector's
E3
Edition,
last year, but it got
N64,
canceled, and now
GameCube,
it's
Wii,
I would have gone
and
this year, but obviously
honestly,
it's just
looking
online.
back, some of the
So
best
I've always
memories from
wanted to
my
be at E3 when
childhood
they like
were
officially
spent
announced the new
with
Zelda,
Nintendo
and
consoles.
I am
My
not,
brother
but
and
I
I
really
would
do feel
literally
like
just be in
it
the
is. This
basement
is the
playing
time,
for hours
and I
on
think they're gonna
end, whether it was
announce it on
Street
the
Fighter and
Switch
Mortal Kombat
Pro,
fighting
but they're gonna
games,
have it for
or we
both
would be
systems.
playing those RPGs
So
like I was
that's what
telling y'all
their
about
typical
Nintendo,
move
for
is with
Dynasty, for the Mana,
what was it, like
and
Skyward
I
Sword and
really
Twilight
feel like
Princess, you know,
Nintendo shaped
a
who I
very
am
great way to
today.
launch
And I feel like
their
those
new system.
memories
So
formed me into the human being that I am.
Yeah.
And
here's some
I
nerds. They're
do.
talking
I know
about
that
like
sounds
their
like
memories
really
or something.
heavy,
I don't know.
Really heavy.
but Nintendo helped me
very
escape
excited.
when I was a child from, whatever it was. Maybe it was bullying or stress at the home, and I still do that to this day. So big thank you to Nintendo, and I'm sure you feel the same way.
Oh, many,
Damn.
many others feel the same way. You mentioned fighting games, one of my favorites, Super WrestleMania. I love that game. I played it endlessly with my brother. And yeah, Royal Rumble, that was another good one. Like all the wrestling games, we loved those.
So
it was
many
great.
great ones, but believe it or not, the Nintendo presentation is about to begin in this right now, this second. Go!
Let's go.
Maybe. Okay. I'd have like a countdown. Also, there are a lot of rumors about them doing a direct like before E3, but that wouldn't make sense anyways.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year, and many people around the world are playing games on it. Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience. Thank you all very much. We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners. I hope that each of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
Today,
I
we
hope
have
so.
news on upcoming Nintendo Switch games, and we'll be focusing on a selection of games releasing this year.
Oh,
We
also,
hope you
I
enjoy
was
it.
gonna add maybe more talk
Okay,
about Splatoon.
to
Anyways.
begin, please take a look at this video.
Oh my god. What is this? I really don't want to get my hopes up because it feels like a mashup, because who the hell is that? Smash Bros. My god. I thought they were gonna do a Ocarina of Time remake. Oh, I also want them to acknowledge the Zelda anniversary and maybe do a bundle pack, like they did with the Mario games. Just throw that in there real quick. I just don't care about Smash Bros. Especially since we obviously know Waluigi needs. It just needs to be a character. I just don't know why it's not. Also, this is dark. Like, jeez. Like, cool.
wins.
I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know. I was about to say, Kirby can fly.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited and the director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Kazuya Mishima from the fighting game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll go over the details at a later date, so please sit tight.
Oh, he's
For
a
today,
fighter in
though,
the
we've
Tekken
prepared a short
franchise.
video to showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Thank you.
Please take a look.
Reminded myself, I'm here for Zelda, I'm here for Zelda.
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown below. Please stay tuned.
I mean, we know they're not going to start out with something super big, super fast, so...
Thank you, Mr. Sakurai. New fighter Kazuya will join the fight in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Also, I feel this
Please
goes
look
without saying,
forward to
but, like,
seeing how
mine is stretchy,
Kazuya,
and, like,
who
I
has
really hope he
experienced
might, like,
many
show
harsh
up. I know he
battles
won't.
across
He's
the
not.
Tekken series, will fight in this game.
It's not part of Nintendo anymore,
All right,
but...
let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural tales.
Last of Us? It's that new game they were talking about. Yeah. Coming to the Switch, I'm guessing. These games look pretty interesting. I forget if it's this game or something else, but someone told me to not play it. But it looks interesting. So, maybe.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th. And Life is Strange Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch later this year. There's something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system. You are Star-Lord,
God, I don't
leading
wanna see
a
more of
legendary
this.
band of heroes
What
for
was it?
hire in this thrilling action-adventure game. Jump on a wild ride across the cosmos, overwhelm
like,
opponents with
15 minutes,
Star-Lord's
like, there's-
daring
I forget
combat
what I'm
style,
about.
and encounter iconic and original
Somebody's-
Marvel characters. You'll call the shots for the unpredictable Guardians as you face cosmic threats to save the galaxy. You got this, probably.
Yeah, I think it was Square Enix that
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy
they did like a
blasts
20-minute
onto
presentation
Nintendo
where
Switch
it was half
October
the
26th.
presentation was this. Okay, good.
Worms everywhere! In this real-time arena-based shooter, you'll squish your invertebrate opponents in 32-player cross-platform combat, play in daily challenges, battle modes, and seasonal events to worm your way up the ranks. Plus, the Patchwork Bear outfit exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will be available for free for 2 weeks after launch. A new map, Spaceport Showdown, launches with Worms Rumble, wriggling onto Nintendo Switch June 23rd. Get a 25% discount when you pre-order the game starting today on Nintendo eShop. fantastical realm of Orcanon awaits. As you explore this fully hand-painted world, you'll customize a team of demigods and unleash devastating attacks and captivating turn-based combat. Astria Ascending launches on Nintendo Switch September 30th. Return to the funny, charming, and quirky world of 2 Point County. In the wholesome management sim 2 Point Campus, you'll build and run your very own university the way you want it. Lots of creative tools are at your disposal to make the school yours and take your educational empire to the next level. Enrollment for 2 Point Campus
I'm really
starts
trying
on
to be
Nintendo
patient and
Switch
give these
next
random
year.
games like a chance in my head, but at the same time I'm like, let's move on.
A beloved series rolls into its 20th anniversary this year.
God, I wish I could say I know a 20th anniversary. Oh, no way! Super Monkey Ball? I used to love those games. Man, if they acknowledge Super Monkey Ball and don't talk about the Zelda 35th, I'm gonna have to call them directly. You guys will love this game though. Also being extraordinarily frustrating. Yeah, Super Monkey Ball 2! I always did those races. Like their mini games were legit.
Go bananas when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th. It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited.
Another Mario Party?
Ready for another round of Mario Party mayhem? Of course you are. It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames.
Really? That's actually...
Live it up on
I
5
love
classic
this.
boards from the Nintendo 64 era,
Oh,
including Peach's birthday
I
cake
love
and
this.
Spaceland. Each board is packed
I'll
with
probably
zany
get
events guaranteed to keep you on your toes.
I
And
mean,
when
like,
we say
the
zany,
OG ones,
we
like,
mean
I
it.
swear, Mario Party 2, 3, 4, and
Jump.
5, like, that is where
Connect blocks
the best ones
and
are.
give facelifts in hilarious over-the-top mini-games.
It's hard to come up
all
with,
of
like,
which
more
support button
games
controls.
with, like, what
With
Mario Party,
100
like,
mini-games
24
from the
or
Mario
whatever.
Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun
Now,
fest.
okay,
Here's a little party favor.
Yes!
All game
Supports
modes work with
online
online
play! Oh my
Even if you're partying
God.
solo, you can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide.
Oh, that's
Playing a board game
fun!
online with friends? Save your progress mid-game, grab a snack, then resume the festivities. Stickers are
All right,
also available
I'm
to
pretty happy
communicate
so
with
far.
others. It's time to partay in Mario Party Superstars.
The only thing I'm sad
launching
about is
on
it
the
doesn't come
Nintendo
out
Switch
sooner.
system October 29th.
No, this
Pre-orders
is
begin
awesome.
today on Nintendo eShop.
What did you
Hell
think?
yeah!
Before we show this next trailer, I'd like to say one thing. Currently, we're working hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid
Oh,
Prime
man.
4, which we
Okay.
previously announced. But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise.
Metroid fans
take a
deserve
look.
this. I've never really played Metroid games. I really should. I want to, but man, I'm honestly gonna be quiet for you Metroid people. You deserve you deserve every second of this. for them. This year, they deserve it. I might
That
just
was
buy
the
it to
trailer
support the
for the
franchise
first
so they can
new
get more.
2D Metroid
It's
game
like I'm a
in
huge Zelda
roughly
fan. I
19
could not imagine
years.
being a Metroid
The
fan
brand
waiting
new
so
Metroid
long
Dread
for something.
game.
You know?
As the name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety
Although
of threats
respect
that Samus will encounter.
To them
It's
restarting
scheduled
when
to
they
be
made that
released
Metroid
on
game
October
and they're
8th,
like, this is not good.
so it
and they're
won't
like,
be
"No,
too
we're
long until
scrapping it."
launch. On that same
Mad
day,
respect for that.
we'll also be releasing
Ooh.
amiibo figures for Samus and the Emmy, the robot seen in the video. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
They're doing good so far.
These familiar franchises are back on Nintendo Switch. Get ready
Oh, I
to
do
get
not care.
down in the latest Just Dance game.
It must sell. Like, I don't know who's buying them.
Hit the dance floor in
Like,
Just
honestly, I
Dance
don't know anyone
2022,
that owns a
launching
copy.
on Nintendo Switch November 4th. The arcade smash hit Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo Switch. Blast your way through nearly
These
30
are not familiar
over-the-top
titles.
tracks.
This is not a familiar title.
Up to 4 players can race together, so pick your favorite vehicle and hit the road. Cruisin' Blast launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall. It's the ultimate Dragon Ball Z experience. Relive the
I've
story
never
of
seen
Goku
a Dragon
and other
Ball
Z fighters
or
through
a
4
Z.
sagas in this action RPG.
October, rest in peace, my wallet.
Say it.
I know.
Protect
'Cause I
the
probably
Earth
will
from
buy
an
that
invasion
Metroid
by
game.
Vegeta and
No
Nappa.
lie.
Frieza, take a stand against the evil Emperor. Cell, battle the androids in a fight to the death. Majin Buu, an epic showdown with the most fearsome foe. Along with the main story, you can explore the vast world of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, why not help out the locals? Or collect ingredients for delicious meals. You could always train to acquire new skills, too. There are lots of things to keep
I mean,
you
it doesn't
busy.
look like a bad game, but
The
it's
boss
just
battle
not
episodes, A New Power Awakens Parts
something
1 and 2
that's
is
gonna
also
pique my
included.
interest.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, plus A New Power Awakens set punches its way onto Nintendo Switch September 24th. Grab
Oh
a
my
golf
god,
club
who's
and get
also
ready
buying
to tee
Mario
off.
Golf? Like, I don't understand. Like
The
Mario
Mario
Tennis,
Golf
Mario
Super Rush
Golf.
game
Who's
launches
buying
soon.
these games? Who's buying Just Dance?
Here's a
like,
quick
I
glimpse
need
into
a
each of the
demographic. I
modes.
want to know. I don't know anybody
Golf.
that has these games or enjoys
Take your
them.
time
Like,
to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
I mean, I guess good for y'all.
Hit different types of shots and aim for under par.
Nice birdie.
Speed
Oh my
golf.
god, don't call out guns like that.
Smack your ball, then chase after it.
I'm sorry,
Be the
I
first to get your
just
ball
kind
in
of
the hole.
remember that I feel like you like Mario Golf. I'm
Outpace your
sorry.
rivals with special
I apologize
dashes
to
and
Mario
special
Golf
shots.
fans. I just don't understand how we keep making these.
Battle
They're
golf.
obviously making money
Duke
somewhere,
it out over
but
9
where?
flag-marked holes in an obstacle-filled arena. Capture 3
It just
flags
says
to win.
Golf is fun.
Golf Adventure. Go from
Guess I
rookie to
found the
pro with your
demographic.
Mii character. The golfing challenges that await may surprise you. And here's some news. Free updates are planned for future release, including additional courses and playable characters. The fairway's almost open, so set your tee time and get ready to ace those shots in Mario Golf Super Rush, swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th.
Oh, there you
Pre-orders
go,
are
guns.
available now
June
on
25th.
Nintendo
It's
eShop.
like 1 week. Golf it up.
Ready for the ride of a lifetime? Welcome to the vast and vibrant world of Monster Hunter. As a rider in this RPG adventure, you'll explore diverse landscapes by riding your Monstie, a monster companion.
I have some people that want me to get this game.
Gather
Well,
materials
a
such as
Monster
honey and
Hunter game.
ore, then use
Not sure
them
if
to
this is a
craft
good one.
items for your journey. But beware of the many monsters roaming about. Some are docile, but others may suddenly ambush you. fight, you'll team up with your Monstie and use weapons and skills to overwhelm enemy monsters in turn-based battles. Win, and you'll be rewarded with their materials, which can be forged into new weapons and armor. Hey, is that an egg? You might be able to hatch a new Monstie. Incredibly powerful Monsties can also hatch from rare eggs. Need more traveling buddies? Join up with friends for co-op multiplayer quests and battles. Buckle up, Ryder. It's going to be a real monster of an adventure. Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin soars onto Nintendo Switch July 9th.
Oh, that's pretty soon.
You can play the free demo on June 25th and carry over your save data to the full game. Here's a new game from the head of a certain company.
Did you miss me?
Oh my god!
What do you mean? Who am I?
It's been so long.
It's me, Wario.
The other game did so
It's
well.
finally ready. A brand new game from my company. Check it out. You get to control me.
I never played this
Time
game
to do
before, but it
this.
did really well. I'm surprised it's taken them this long
Look
to
at
come
me
out with
go.
another one.
Whack, rats. Check out these chumps. They came back, and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing. Not bad. Use the spinny whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it. Same micro game, different abilities. Wah! I almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time. So play nice, or else. Eh? Not nice. All right, you. Yes, you, the one watching this. Better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
The WarioWare Get It Together game launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch
Multiplayer,
system
please.
September 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Who knows if it supports online though.
What you just saw was the trailer for WarioWare Get It Together. In the latest installment of this series, there are new microgames that let you control Wario and his friends. There is also a 2-player co-op mode, which greatly expands the gameplay. It's releasing in the near future, so stay tuned. Next, please take a look at this.
As a high school student living in Tokyo, your life is fairly normal. But that reality is upended after you get pulled into a different dimension. Another Tokyo exists, a post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside. Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious figure, gaining the power to
Took
fight
like such
demons.
a left turn.
What lies ahead in this alternate realm? The world is now transformed into a sprawling, demon-infested wasteland. Though friendly demons do exist here, many are hostile and will attempt to destroy you. Harness your newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based system. Finding their weak point is key. By targeting it, the number of consecutive actions you can perform in a combo will increase. Though demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them via negotiations, which begin when you open a conversation with them. If a negotiation is successful, a demon will become a powerful ally. In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you as an ally. demons that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger. By fusing demon allies, another demon can be created. The newly fused demon's innate abilities will vary, granting you a powerful ally, customized to your needs and playstyle. Challenge the many demons roaming this post-apocalyptic world by harnessing the power of your own. What destiny will you choose? Shin Megami Tensei 5 will launch exclusively on Nintendo Switch November 12th.
How many JRPGs
Pre-orders
are we
for the
gonna see
physical
Robin?
version begin June 21st.
At least one. I'll pass that along to him.
That was the latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5 from Atlas. This is the newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Celebrate 10 years of Danganronpa in despair.
Never even heard of this game.
Ahem, ahem. Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Three games in the deadly Danganronpa series are coming to Nintendo Switch.
I am this school.
Monokuma, the self-proclaimed school headmaster, has trapped you and other high school students in a game of literal life and death. Unfortunately, the only way out of the school and this lethal game
Wrong
is to
answers
betray
only.
the other
I
students.
just saw that.
And so it begins.
A body has been discovered.
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mute?
Telling you, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body there.
Use the evidence you've gathered to refute contradictions and find the guilty party.
Sneak attack. Yo, what's wrong?
This is Phoenix,
Are
right?
you okay?
Plus, the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort. Who's the strongest of them all in this ultimate beach brawl? The 4-game collection Danganronpa Decadence launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year. All 4 games will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're not afraid of ghosts. In this horror adventure game, you'll uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but deadly Mount Hikami, believed to be at the center of many disappearances. Ghosts frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out. Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations. This spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives. New costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, creeps onto Nintendo Switch this year. These games and DLC are coming soon, some even today.
Sick.
Your war is not over. Raise hell in the first campaign expansion for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1. Deeper and more challenging combat awaits as you eliminate Hell's newest threats in demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain. The fate of the cosmos is in your hands. Get slaying when this campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Get ramped up for 2 iconic skateboarding games fully remastered in HD. Skate to era-defining jams as the legendary Tony Hawk and a roster of new and returning pros. Take your sessions on the go with all the original game modes. and compete locally or online to show off your tricks against other skaters. Drop in to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, launching on Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After 4,000 years, Sateki, the Witch Queen, has risen from the dead, and only one group of heroes can stop her: the Strange Brigade. In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast through an army of mummified monstrosities while solving puzzles in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone or team up with other daring adventurers in local wireless co-op and online play. Expect the unexpected when Strange Brigade launches on Nintendo Switch later today. It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions. Mario and his friends will team up with the Rabbids once again to restore order to the galaxy. Our heroes must stop a mysterious new evil from plunging the universe into chaos. Rabbid Rosalina joins them. Wait, is she bored already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents and even quirkier secrets. And in this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating new strategic and chaotic possibilities. So aim for victory with a little help from your friends. Wait, who's that? Well, one thing's certain. This is gonna be one heck of a galactic adventure. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches into space or onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Getting a little worried about some of the Zelda games I was hoping for.
Thrilling stories, memorable characters, and vibrant gameplay are in store as you lead the commanding officers to victory. Play the first two Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, marching on to Nintendo Switch this holiday. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How is everything? All right. This next segment will be our last announcement of the day.
Oh,
Please take a look.
Oh, I'm worried. We're just talking about more Hyrule Warrior stuff. Better not be the last announcement. If this is it, and then they transition into their treehouse thing, I'm gonna be unhappy. Okay.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What
Okay,
you've just
I
seen
love your
is a
shirt, by the
trailer
way.
for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from
Kinda
Koei
want that
Tecmo
shirt.
Games. It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior
Yeah,
to
this
the
better
events
not be
of The
the
Legend
only
of
Zelda
Zelda Breath of the
announcement.
Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it. I have a few more things to share with you all today.
You better.
We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which
We already
launches
know.
next month. You'll
We're
immerse
already
yourself in the role of Link by using
I'm
two
nervous.
Joy-Con
I'm
controllers
so
for intuitive
nervous.
motion controls.
Come on.
or by playing in handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls. This game depicts the oldest era in the Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began. What is the origin of the Master Sword?
At E3.
Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game. We hope you're looking forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
A little bit, but I mean...
Next up. Here's a little something you might like. This is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series. This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary.
Thank you.
While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on the earliest days of The Legend of Zelda. It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game,
I might get this.
as well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin,
which, you know
starring
what? I'm
Link as the
one of
playable
those
character. So that's 4 games on one system, from longer Legend of Zelda games to the pick-up-and-play game Vermin. In addition, regarding the watch functionality for the Game & Watch system, we've added a playable clock based on The Legend of Zelda.
All I'm saying is so far they have done a lot more for Mario than they have for Zelda. Because, like, this is, like, cute and fun.
You can play with both of them by taking control of Link. We hope you'll enjoy playing this Game & Watch system whenever and wherever you'd like. All right, here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. 2 years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time.
This is correct.
However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
This is what I've been waiting for! I hope they have a date. I hope they have a title. That's what I was hoping for, is a title. Come on. Give me that title. Next year. Okay. Okay.
So, what did you think? This time around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
Oh my god.
How was that? That's all for this Nintendo Direct. We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching.
Is that really it? I'm like waiting. I'm like sitting here being like,
Hi, everyone. I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm here with Nate Bildorf, who leads our Treehouse team. As you know, at Nintendo, we're all about creating experiences that deliver surprises and smiles. And I have to say, I found myself smiling through that entire presentation, thinking about how many unique games we'll be able to share with everyone in the weeks and months ahead. Nate, that last clip was incredible. So many questions. Where do we start? What did you think?
Oh, well, Doug, they had me at the first mysterious red tendril. You know what a massive Zelda fan I am. But that's 2022,
Yeah.
and I'm frankly just looking forward to seeing all the games that are in the pipeline just over the next couple months for Nintendo Switch. We've got Mario Party Superstars, WarioWare Get It Together, the expansion for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, Mario Golf Super Rush, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, and of course, Metroid Dread. I am just not going to be getting any work done, and you should know that.
Well, that's okay. I think I may be in the same camp. And Mario Golf Super Rush launches in just a few weeks on June the 25th. By the way, Nate, do you know why Luigi brings 2 pairs of pants to the golf course with him?
Doug, are we doing the dad joke thing again?
We are. In case he gets a hole in one. But seriously, everyone, this game is just packed with content. You can play in standard golf mode, but then there's also speed golf, battle golf, the golf adventure mode, and the option to play with buttons or motion controls. And you can play with up to 4 people locally
Yeah, surprises,
or online.
yes. Smiles,
I
not
can
what
say
we
this
want the
one is
dang title
definitely
of the
going to be
game,
taking
at
up the
least.
majority of my summer gaming time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You and me both. And there's plenty more to come.
I'm just waiting to see if
and
they
as
can
for
announce
today,
anything
our
else.
E3 show
but-
is just getting started. Next up, we of course have Nintendo Treehouse Live, and we'll be kicking off our first
I think
segment
they're
with a very special
transitioning.
guest, Yoshio Sakamoto, who is the producer of Metroid Dread. And he's going to be sharing his insights on, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the first new 2D Metroid game.
So, I'm going to wrap this up because Treehouse are just going to be playing games and stuff, which I'll probably stick around and watch for a little bit during the day, but it was okay. I'm really happy for Metroid fans that they got their thing. The Mario Party looks awesome. WarioWare seems fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick it up, but yeah, I mean, it's the 35th anniversary of Zelda. I was hoping for more. They talked about how they're relaunching Skyward Sword HD. We already knew that. I was hoping that there'd be a title. That we get a title. They're just saying next year, and the fact that there's not a specific date doesn't look good. This is very much giving me almost every Zelda title, how they push it off every single time. I honestly didn't want to see more gameplay because I mean it was interesting, but I don't want to spoil it too much for myself. It seems like they've added a lot of like sky features, which I think is cool, very much Skyward Sword vibes or whatever. But man, it was 2016 when Breath of the Wild came out, and it's been a while. And it's the 35th anniversary of Zelda. I thought, okay, if they're not gonna give us more of Zelda, maybe they're gonna port some titles. They have Twilight Princess HD, they have Wind Waker HD, and now they're coming out with Skyward Sword HD. Like, are there any ports of these old HD games coming to the Switch? There's nothing. At least as far as this E3 goes. But I mean, to give some credit to Nintendo, E3 isn't their like start and finish. They do directs all the time. So that gives me a little more hope. But yeah, I was hoping that, I know people were hoping for an Ocarina of Time HD for the Switch, because all we have is for 3DS and obviously like GameCube and Nintendo 64. It would just be nice to have these games just available. Like, they're already made. I mean, minus the Ocarina of Time, but like the HD remakes, they're already made. So like, have them available on the eShop, or like how they did for Mario's anniversary, is they had the 3-in-1 squished together. And I was hoping for something like that. I hoped that, all we got was that little game thing, and I'll probably get it only because it has the old Link to the Past, or I'm sorry, Link's Awakening, because I have access to the other 2 Zelda games and I've already played them. But I haven't played the old Link's Awakening. I've only played and finished the new one. So, but again, if depends on how. They didn't even say how much it was. So how I feel about Nintendo's conference? They started out strong, and they didn't end strong. I thought, I didn't think we were gonna get a release date. I thought we'd at least get a title. But I mean, I've always wanted to go to E3 in person, so maybe next year is the year that they like really focus on Zelda. And I can be there for that, and it'll be awesome. E3 this year was okay. There are definitely a few games. I know I'm really interested in Riders Republic I saw for Ubisoft. That looks really good. The Avatar game, I love that movie. So that game coming out really piques my interest. Shout out to the Halo fans are getting some Halo stuff. I personally have never played Halo, so it's not a huge deal to me. And yeah, also Gonzilla's comment, like, there's the Xbox mini fridge, which actually I'm gonna really try to get. Because when the Xbox came out, everyone was joking how it looks like a mini fridge, and they're actually releasing a Xbox mini fridge, which I think is hilarious. So off the top of my head, that's how I feel about the E3 this year. I think that it was really good as far as unprecedented times and what the companies had to deal with. It definitely pushed them back as far as development goes. Again, hats off to the Metroid fans, because man, what I feel now about like the just a little bit of disappointment with Zelda, they've been feeling for years with Metroid. So, uh, excuse me. So, good for them. But um, I know there's a lot of Marvel games. If people like Marvel, I personally do not give a shit. Um, but I am excited for the Mario Party game. But I'm gonna sign off. Happy E3. I'm gonna watch Treehouse in my own time, and yeah, happy E3. I hope you enjoyed it. Watch the past streams. Enjoy all the new games, and save your money, because there's definitely going to be a lot of games out there that I am going to be purchasing. So, um, yeah, there is stuff to look forward to. As far as the Zelda portion, all right, it was okay. Um, I am hoping that I don't know. It's the 35th anniversary. They feel like they should dedicate something. They did a lot more for Mario, and I'm gonna remember that. But I'm gonna sign off. Probably gonna watch the Treehouse, and honestly, I'm probably gonna rewatch that Zelda trailer again, so I can really soak it in more and not have these high expectations of a title just to be let down again. Man, 2016's been a long time. I thought they were gonna talk about the Switch Pro. That's been such a rumor. But I guess if the new Zelda game is coming out next year, supposedly, they're probably going to release the Switch Pro with it as well, or their new console, whatever they decide to call it, because that's kind of what they do with Zelda games. Zelda games is always kind of the launch game for their new system. So I am really surprised. I thought we would hear something about that. So I'm guessing that might be a next year thing, maybe a next E3 year. That's my prediction. But have a good Tuesday, and I'll be streaming again soon with something. Who knows?